Liberty Village today. And it's a cold day. We are experiencing the polar vortex today. So that's exciting. And we're going to go for a walk. Haven't done a walk in a while on YouTube. So thanks for watching if you're watching. What a day to do a YouTube walk. Also dealing with a bit of a cold, but I wanted to get out anyway. Hey Gabriella, good to see you. Thanks for joining me on this live walk. Just gonna walk through Liberty Village. Hopefully I don't sound too muffled. I got my ski mask type dealio on. Okay, hopefully the sound is good. If not, let me know. I'm using the mic today to avoid any windy noises. But yeah, good to see you all. Sorry I haven't been live streaming on YouTube. I've been really busy lately. So any of my time that I can do live streaming has gone to TikTok just because I have paid subscribers on there, so I feel like I owe some of my paid subscribers on TikTok some live streams, but even then it's pretty limited how many times I can go live these days just because of, you know, being busy. But good to see you guys in here. Goodness. You may have seen me on Liam's live at the Nation HD. He was walking in my hood, so I decided to snipe the sniper. And I was successful in doing that. Gave him a bit of a scare, apparently. Did kind of sneak up on him. Okay. But yeah, we're here at Liberty Village. Probably one of my least favorite areas in the city. Hey Sebastian, how's it going? Just here on East Liberty Street. We got a new towers coming up, I guess, in the presentation center. So this is Smart building. Too bad that building is not being used for anything cooler. I forgot to check the weather before I went live, but when I left the house it was something like negative 15 degrees Celsius. But yeah, Liberty Village, I don't know, it's a little bit, got a little bit of a suburban vibe to it with all these generic condos and plazas and big box and chains, big box stores and chain food places. There are some gems in Liberty Village, though, I will say. Left Field Brewery is a great local brewery. They started out in the East End. They have their location, but still have a spot here now, which is good. Yeah, it is a cold one, that's for sure. Yeah, thanks for joining me. Appreciate it. parking police on the prowl. Those parking fines have increased quite a bit. So don't forget to pay for your parking. Prices have gone up too for street parking. Some places it's like $4.50, $4.25 per hour. Yeah, we're making our way out of Liberty Village, going east along East Liberty Street towards Strawn, I believe. Tons of, that's like, this is going to be the third parking enforcement officer that I walked by in the past like 2 minutes. This area is heavily monitored, I guess. Even the Amazon delivery guy is getting told to move it. There's a parking enforcement vehicle. I guess this is a hotspot for illegal parking. Quite a few officers out right now. I guess today we play the game of how many parking tickets can we play. So we'll let this car go in. I don't know what this guy's doing. Oh wow. That's some interesting driving. Kurt, how's it going? Thank you. I'm well bundled up. You know, I feel pretty good. It is cold, but I'll be moving around. I'm sure I'll be all right. But yeah, wearing my layers, wearing a nice warm jacket. It's more my hands I was worried about, so got my thick gloves on. Gabriella is a Floridian. Did not know that. It does seem like outside is a bit of a ghost town, yeah. Liberty Village certainly wasn't popping. And yeah, kind of makes sense. Who the heck wants to be out in the cold if you don't have to? Apparently me, I guess, because I don't have to do this. But here I am, walking out. Yeah, we can walk through these windows to get to the Fort York area. So we're at Strawn now. Again, pardon me if my voice sounds a bit muffled. I'm wearing a ski mask of sorts, like a face, kind of spandex face thingy. Helps keep my face warm. That is true. No lineups at the CN Tower Aquarium, I'm sure. I have not been live since the year 2024.
What up?
This is true. And even probably for a while before the new year. That is a hot tip, Kurt. Yes. That is a very good tip if you're planning on doing that. Modano, good to see you. Thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate you being here. We're doing a polar vortex walk. So, as you all know, there's a polar vortex. The cold winds from the North Pole come down to greet us in Toronto, give us a nice chilly week. I actually signed up to do some background work for a shoot for a TV show. I won't say what it is. If I get myself on it, I'll be sure to post a pic or a clip. But it was supposed to be filmed outdoors, but thankfully they changed it to an indoor scene, so we didn't have to be out in the cold for hours on end. But yeah, that was my first time doing some extra work since I was a kid. Just something one movie that I happened to get on because I lived in the area for the movie shoot. Yeah, it was pretty fun. Got to see, there's a show that I'm familiar with that I watch, so I'm interested, and we'll be tuning in not just to see myself, but just to see how it plays out. The movie I was in as a kid wasn't a super, it was a big production, had big actors, but it's not one that really did well. It was a movie called Used People. It was filmed in the 90s. Yeah, it came out 92 or 93. Shirley MacLaine, Marcello Mastroianni, Kathy Bates was in it. My brother was in it as well, so she, during lunchtime, she looked after my brother. She noticed he wanted some food, so she got him a sandwich or something, and it was really nice to my little brother. So for some big names in the movie, but it was a movie that didn't really catch on. Did get to see it in the theater, but yeah, we were just background for that as well, obviously. We're not actors or anything, but they were filming in the park near our parents' house. And we just went to go check it out, and they asked us, I guess they needed some more extras. We got to be in the movie, which was cool, to see a real movie production, and be on it and be in the movie. We'll see it in the theaters, so it was cool. Used People, Shirley MacLaine and Marcello Mastroianni. The late Marcello Mastroianni. But yeah, here's a view of the downtown core. Yeah, Kurt, it was. And it was fun yesterday as well. Nice to get a little bit of money and do something interesting and new and cool. Yeah. It's a slow time of the year for me anyways, for business-wise. I'm still very much a busy guy with family stuff, but craft services, cool. Yeah, I've debated doing some gig work, even just working behind the scenes, doing whatever would be fun. I have friends that do it. In fact, I saw someone I know was doing makeup on the set yesterday. So, yeah. Yeah, we got ourselves some snacks, a buffet lunch, and did some easy work. Coleslaw, what's up? Good to see you here. Good to see all the names here, rather. Can't see our faces, but good to see you here, guys. We got a GO train coming. Oh no, it's going the other way. Is it coming? come in through here. No, it'll be going on the other side. These are the GO track trains that go into Union Station. Oh, there's another GO train. There you go. Yeah, well, I was just talking about that. Haven't had much time to do that. And when I do TikTok just because I have paid subscribers on there, like a handful. So whenever I have time to stream, I've been doing TikTok, which also hasn't been nearly as much as I used to do. But I really want to do more YouTube lives, as well as just YouTube content. I have filmed some stuff this summer, which I want to put out. I have some compiled footage of Ontario Place over the last few years that I want to put together. Just finding the time to edit has proven to be difficult. Go train, go! That's the GO train. We're walking on a very precarious, icy path here, as you can see. If I fall and knock myself unconscious, I am just south of Stanley Park, is it? Let the authorities know. So far so good though, except for approaching a bit of a decline here. So let's see how this plays out. And as you all know, I'm sure, there's the polar vortex. Winds have infiltrated the city, giving us a nice deep freeze. Yesterday, what was it, in the morning on Dufferin Street, all the dust, the salt was getting kicked up by the cars on the dry road. You could taste the street salt in the air. That's when you know it's winter in Toronto. Polar vortex. That does sound like a punk band name. Be a good Canadian punk band name. Polar vortex. Welcome everybody. Got some more viewers in here today. Thank you for joining. Okay, I was just about, you were sounding like this was real, and I was just about to ask you if that was a real thing. I'd definitely go see that show. Jess, how's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us on this polar vortex walk. Braving these cold weather. Do a live while I have some free time. Thankfully not too windy today. I do have my mic on to avoid any wind noises, but so far I feel like we haven't had to worry about that. Right, let's take Niagara Street to Bathurst. This is a nice little stretch here. I had a bowl of soup last night after my day on set on my trip back home, and I have some soup that I made maybe a month ago, some cabbage soup that I'm thawing out for when I get back home today. Big into cabbage these days. I had a giant head of cabbage pretty cheap. Do different things with it. Yeah. Cabbage, highly recommend cabbage. You can make coleslaw with cabbage. Our pal Cole knows all about that. Favorite soup? It's a tough one. Top soups are. I like tomato soups in general. Tomato-based soups. So like cabbage soup is a tomato-based. Tomato rice. But also, it might sound weird to some of you, but pickle soup. Pickle soup is pretty amazing soup. Yeah, like I got 2 heads of cabbage. Just to munch on during my breaks. I eat it raw. Yeah, there's a place in Lower West Village called Bread and Roses, bakery / sandwich and soup place. Great soups there. Their tomato rice is pretty amazing, and they have a creamy cucumber soup, which is basically a pickle soup because they have shredded pickles in there to give it that sour flavor. Yeah. What's the dill with that? No dill. I don't think I put dill in my... No, I probably do. I do. Last time I made it, I put dill in there. Look it up. Pickle soup is not as weird as it sounds. It's actually perfect. It's for a creamy soup. To have a bit of acidity works perfectly. So that's what the pickles do. A tiny bit of pickle brine in there is good too, but yeah, your basic kind of like soup setup if you cook, you got your mirepoix, celery, onions, carrots chopped up, cook that up. Yeah, add your shredded pickles towards the end. Let's cross the street. Potatoes halfway through. Potatoes help thicken it up, and you actually don't have to add heavy cream to it. You could just do the flour with your cooked veggies in the beginning before you add the water. But yeah, the last one I made actually called for sour cream at the end to give it a little extra creaminess. Pickle soup bowl, yes. Yeah, let's keep walking. Oh yeah, the stacked market is here. I don't know if we'll bother with the stacked market. That's probably a ghost town. Coleslaw. Pickle pizza was a thing at the C&E, I think just before the pandemic that year. Works really well, surprisingly. I thought it was going to be one of those stupid things. I mean, it's not a thing I would eat very, very often. But it was like a white sauce-based pizza, cheese, and sliced pickles. Even tried making it at home after we had it. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Pickle pizza. There you go. We'll put pickles on anything. Just about. Kurt, is that true? That seems a bit extreme. Those are 2 very controversial toppings for pizza. There's the stock market. Holiday vibes inside. Holidays are over. But yeah, stack looks like a ghost town. We'll avoid that. Have I ever tried pickling? Yeah, I've made pickles before. Pickled cucumbers, rather. And pickled jalapenos. Oh, don't kill me, buddy. Don't kill me, buddy. Thank you. and when I did something wrong, maybe didn't sterilize the jars correctly. Like I did boil them and do all the stuff, but when I let them like ferment or whatever, one of the jars came out with some mold, which I guess that's not supposed to happen. And the other one was just a little too salty, so I didn't bother eating it because it was like, I got whatever I did it wrong. But you can make quick pickles, like overnight pickles, where you just heat up, I think it's like 1-to-1 vinegar and water, boiled. Throw your pickles in a jar and your pickling spices. And, well, that guy's wearing shorts. Crazy. He's trying to impress me. And then you just pour it into the jar, let it cool, the lid on. Then it will suction cup it, and then you just put it in the fridge once it's cooled down. And you have some quick pickles, which don't last as long as, the regular pickling method, which can be like months and months. They'll actually probably only last you like a couple weeks. So you just gotta eat them before then, but pretty easy way to make pickles. And you can do that with anything. You can pickle those carrots, jalapenos, the same method. It just won't be quite the same as doing the longer pickling method. Yes, pickled jalapenos, I agree. Coleslaw. Again, another easy way to do that is that same method, just overnight. And then you have these, and they're nice and crunchy still, which is what I like. Oh yeah, we're gonna be by, whatchamacallit, the well. We could do a little walk through the well. I feel like you guys have seen the well. Maybe one too many times. You can let me know if you're bored of that. Toronto YouTube colleagues covered the well extensively. Right. It is down here around Portland in front. Of course, that is our beloved concrete tower. But yeah, feel free. Let me know in the chat what your favorite pickled item is. Are you a pickled beets kind of person? I don't know how I feel about pickled beets. I like beets. For some reason, the thought of pickled beets is not something I'm ready to jump on. I'm not like totally grossed out by them. Pickled eggs is something I've never tried, and that freaks me out. Yeah, welcome to the Toronto Pickle Live. Here's the well. Yeah, if you can let me know if you're sick of the well, don't have to go in there. I am here, so maybe a little walk through won't hurt anybody. Well, parking. $20 daily max for the parking at the well. Evening max, $15. Pickled ketchup is pretty good. Interesting. I've never tried that. Is that just basically pickle relish? relish, I'll tell you that much. I don't like sweet pickles, I don't like bread and butter. Hey, Dave. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining me, joining us. So we will walk through the well. My apologies if you find it boring. Toronto's newest mall with a outdoor concept. Pretty lovely during a polar vortex. Oh, is that Dave? Dave has a snow video. I'm trying to think, like, did I put out a snow video? I did upload a short of me biking in the snow behind a bike lane salt vehicle. Not boring. Okay, I'm glad you guys are cool with it. I worry that I'm being a bit redundant with the coverage of the well. I know my buddies come here a lot, but may as well. It's not any more boring than Front Street. So we can just go for a little walk. We'll go down a level. Desolate here at the well. It is January, slowest time of the year for a lot of businesses. Tack onto that a polar vortex. I'm sure that adds to the slowness. Even the food court here looks pretty dead still. Wondered if it would be, but I feel a little bit insulated with these. It's not windy outside, so I don't notice that much of a difference. But I don't know. Not too much different than outside. James, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. Just walking through the well right now. Spadina buses are still running. What do you know? Actually, I thought that was supposed to be done by the end of the year. Interesting. So the Spadina streetcars aren't up and running again. buses are faster than the streetcar. Although, probably not actually, because this Snyder has the dedicated lanes. Spadina streetcar lanes. Me and Henry did a nice walk along the streetcar track. Make our way to CN Tower area, Skydome. Do a full-on Toronto walk. Liberty Village, Fort York. Well, CN Tower, that's pretty cool. Traffic, which gets pretty crazy over here in particular, Blue Jays Way in front. You see some pretty wacky driving around here after a Blue Jays game or an event at the Skydome. Let this car go before I go. Here we go. Oh, they're doing some construction on Blue Jays Way. So you cannot access Blue Jays Way over here by vehicle. I wonder what they're doing. Yeah, let's go walk around our beloved Skydome. How does everyone feel about the Blue Jays this year? A bit of an underwhelming off-season. Although they made a couple signings that were significant, but a lot of the Blue Jays fans I know, a lot of the Blue Jays fans I know didn't think it was enough. We got a low battery warning, by the way. I knew we wouldn't last long out in this cold, about 40 minutes. So we'll probably wrap up the live soon, but we'll make our way to the CN Tower area and walk along another dangerous icy path where I'm likely to wipe out. Gonna have a look at the trains coming in and out of Union Station, as Union is just up the way a bit along here. Marriott over here, Skydome Hotel. You can rent rooms, as I'm sure many of you know, that have a window into the field. Getting a weak connection, guys. I apologize. So we'll keep moving to somewhere where we get better reception. Sorry, guys, if we were lagging there. Yes, thank you. I was walking very carefully, although it was very, very precarious walking over there. Pretty iced over spot. There's our GO train. And obviously very desolate Skydome area. Would be a good day to go to the CN Tower. It's clear. Clear skies. Another GO train rolling in. Tower. Are very dated architecturally. Tower. We still love it nonetheless. It's got a very 70s look, which was when it was built. Yeah, I'll probably end it soon because battery life is not on our side. Especially in these cold temperatures. Doesn't quite last. There's the Railway Museum. You can get tickets for the Railway Museum here pretty much anytime you want for free if you are member of the Toronto Public Library. You go to the TPL Maps, Toronto Public Library Maps section. They have a program where they give away tickets for free to various attractions. They changed the time for that now, so every first Wednesday of the month at 2 p.m. is the new time to get your free tickets, and that includes, if you're lucky enough to grab them, tickets to see a tower, which are obviously hard to get. I almost had one this month. Just couldn't get to my confirmation page to claim them, which is kind of annoying that you have to go through various steps before they're actually yours. I wish it would be a little more like Ticketmaster on the public site, where you can just grab them and then you have like maybe 5 to 10 minutes to confirm that you're yours, rather than click, like I think I had to click through 3 or 4 pages to get the full confirmation. But my last page, it told me, oh, sorry, someone claimed these already. It's like, oh, so annoying. Anyways, we got a weak transmission. So another reason to probably end the live. Let's go back here where we had some better transmission, supposedly. I apologize. This is life in Toronto. You you would think that this would be a pretty stable place to live stream. You think there would be great reception here, right downtown, and on a day when there's barely anyone around. But yeah, I guess I will end the live. My apologies, guys. Got to do it because I'm out of battery power. And yeah, but thank you for joining me. It was nice to see my fellow YouTubers again. I do pop in the occasional live stream that my colleagues do, and I'll still do that. Okay, I'm glad you guys can hear me still, Ladano. Thank you. Wasn't sure if it was lagging still or not, but yeah, thank you guys. I'll try to do this again soon. I am going to charge my phone and do a TikTok walk. So if you want to find me on TikTok, it's Toronto. It's about the same way. I'll be doing a walk back home in a bit after I charge my phone and maybe check a couple places out that I need to go to. And yeah, so maybe catch me on there if you want. Thanks for joining me, Wanya. Appreciate it. Jazz, thank you. Yeah, your presence is always appreciated. Enjoy the polar vortex. Stay warm.